Alright, let's see if this is working. Alright. You can hear me. Good. Alright. What are we talking about? This is not scripted. I'll put the video overlay to contextualize what I'm discussing. Okay, yes. So I want to know what the names... No, why do I talk like that? It's so British. I want to know what the names of the vehicles are in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but in Japanese. Now, if I type this into YouTube, what I get is Japanese players XYZ, because that's what people like to talk about, because I know from experience that when I play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe online, very often I will face Japanese players, and those Japanese players that I am playing against, those specific ones, not all of them, but those specific Japanese players that I'm playing against tend to be experienced. And so what you tend to experience is, what tends to happen is you struggle to compete against them because they have more experience than you, and therefore they know how to get ahead of you. But this happens to so many non-Japanese players that the non-Japanese players complain about the Japanese players being as talented as they are or as dedicated as they are, etc. So when I type Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Japanese version or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe vehicles in Japanese or anything to that effect, I don't actually get the names of the vehicles in Japanese. Instead, I get the names of the... I don't get the names of the vehicles at all. I just get people complaining about Japanese players, and I don't need them. So this video is effectively a request. Although it'd be hard to make the request to a Japanese person if they don't understand what I'm saying, especially when my voice is British. So what I'm trying to say is, when Japanese people say words, they won't sound the same as they do in English. So I could be saying a word in English like "oh," and they don't know what that means. Or maybe they do, but if they were to say "oh," it wouldn't sound like "oh," it would sound like "oh," because they don't stress the syllables. I've said this countless times about Nintendo Switch Sports and Tomoko, etc. So I know that it may be hard for me to get this message across to a Japanese person, but I do know that Americans have Japanese copies of the game. They can do the same thing. If you have a Japanese copy of the game, it would be nice if you could show a preview of each vehicle and their name, as well as the vehicle parts, so not just the vehicle body, but the wheels and the gliders as well. If I can see it in the game, then I know that this is what it's called. I can see it in Mario Wiki, but it has a question mark next to each of the translations, and it says citation needed, which suggests to me that the evidence may not be credible enough. In other words, the information that's on Super Mario Wiki may not be correct. It probably is. I couldn't see it being wrong. I have used it before in a video, but I would like confirmation, and if there is a video out there that confirms it, not only does it help me, but it would also help Mario Wiki as well, in theory, because Mario Wiki would need a citation in that video with the combination, with the vehicle part in other languages would be confirmation, because it's in the game itself, we're writing about the game. So yeah, in other words, it doesn't have to just be Japanese, but for me I only need it in Japanese. If you can make a video that shows each of the vehicle parts and their names in Japanese, that would be very helpful. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to say.